47 counties. The report of the Standing Committee on Finance and Budget on its consideration of the County Wards Equitable Development Bill, Senate Bills number 20 of the year 2024, is also lined up for tabling this afternoon. And the other report that is set to be tabled is the report of the Auditor General on the financial statements of Machakos Municipality and the County Government of Machakos for the year ended 30th of June 2024. Today's afternoon sitting precedes tomorrow's sitting, being Wednesday morning, when a number of cabinet secretaries are expected to appear before the Senate plenary to answer questions. The CS expected tomorrow are the CS for Defense, Tourism, Education, being the cabinet secretary lined up for appearance before the Senate to answer some questions raised by the senators. The subject term has already announced the arrival of the Speaker, signaling members of the Senate to be upstanding for that procession that has made its way into the Senate chambers at this particular juncture. The Speaker of the House, Honorable Amason Kingi, will be presiding over the business of the Senate this afternoon. So kindly allow me to hand over for this live broadcast. Enjoy your viewing and have a great afternoon.
Na tuombe. Ewe Mwenyezi Mungu, twakusihi tutazame kwa neema nyingi na baraka sisi watumishi wako ambao umeridhika kutuita kwa nyadhifa za uongozi katika jamhuri hii yetu. Twakuomba utuwajalie tuyatende na kufikia mambo yote atakayofikishwa mbele yetu kwa njia ya haki na uaminifu, ili kustawisha amani, ufanisi na heri ya nchi yetu na wale ambao haja zao umezikabidhi mikononi mwetu. Amen. Clerk, do we have quorum? Sergeant at Arms, kindly ring the quorum bell for 10 minutes. Order, honorable senators, we do have quorum now. Clerk, kindly proceed to call the first order.
Order number 1, administration of oath. Order number 2, communication from the chair. Order number 3, messages. Order number 4, petitions. Order number 5, papers.
The Senate Majority Leader.
Okay, I'll check. Mr. Speaker, sir, I beg to lay the following papers on the table of the Senate today, Tuesday, the 29th of July, 2025. This is a special audit report of the Auditor General on the payroll management for the following counties: Migori County Executive, Kisii County Executive, Nyandarua County Executive, Nyeri County Executive, Kirinyaga County Executive, Murang'a County Executive, Uasin Gishu County Executive, Turkana County Executive, Kiambu County Executive, Busia County Executive, Nandi County Executive, Elgeyo Marakwet County Executive, Nakuru County Executive, Nairobi City County Executive, Nyamira County Executive, Machakos County Executive, Baringo County Executive, Laikipia County Executive, Siaya County Executive, Bomet County Executive, Kakamega County Executive, Vihiga County Executive, Bungoma County Executive, West Pokot County Executive, Makueni County Executive, Mombasa County Executive, Kwale County Executive, Kilifi County Executive, Kajiado, Narok, Wajir, Tana River, Lamu, Taita Taveta, Garissa, Mandera, Marsabit, Isiolo, Meru, Tharaka Nithi, Trans Nzoia, Kitui, Embu, Kisumu County, Homa Bay, Kericho, and the report of the Auditor General on the financial statements of Machakos Municipality, County Government of Machakos for the year ended 30th June 2024. Mr. Speaker, I beg to lay.
Chairperson, Finance and Budget Committee.
I beg, sir, to lay the following paper on the table of the Senate today, 29th, report of the Standing Committee of Finance and Budget on the consideration of the County Wards Equitable Development Bill.
Next order.
Order number 6, notice of motion. Order number 7, questions and statements.
Statement pursuant to Standing Order 53-1, Honorable Senator for Nandi County, Senator Samson Cherargei. That statement is dropped. Senator Tabitha Mutenda.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I request a statement on the increasing cases of county-employed medical practitioners engaging in private medical practice. Mr. Speaker, pursuant to Standing Order 53-1 from the Standing Committee of Health on a matter of national concern on the deteriorating state of healthcare services, service delivery in counties due to public medical practitioners concurrently engaging in private medical practice. One, in the statement, the committee should address the following: the number of licensed medical doctors, pharmacists, and clinical officers in Kenya, as maintained by the Kenya Medical Practitioners and Dentists Council, KMPDC, the Clinical Officers Council, and the Pharmacy and Poisons Board, respectively, indicating those employed by county governments. 2, private pharmacies, clinics, and hospitals owned by medical practitioners employed by county governments. 3, measures in place by county governments and regulatory bodies to prevent public sector medical staff from engaging in private practice during official working hours. And lastly, disciplinary actions taken against public medical personnel found to be in breach of professional ethics or conflict of interest through unauthorized private practice. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Next order.
Order number 8, motion. Approval of sittings of the Senate to be held in Busia County.
Do we have the requisite quorum? Yes, what's your intervention, Majority Leader?
Mr. Speaker, I'd press for intervention because I hope, in keeping up with traditions of the House, you'll allow us to make comments on the statements. Kindly, please.
Which statements?
There's one by Senator Cherargei. Unfortunately, he was.
It's not been.
That's why he was trying to catch
requested.
your attention also, because I wanted to notify you that Senator Cherargei is walking in. If you may permit him, kindly, Speaker.
Let him make his plea.
Mr. Speaker, with indulgence understanding order number 1, can you allow me to read my statement?
Proceed, Senator Fernandez.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, request for statement on the disqualification of students of St. Michael's Terike Boys High School and Kimwani Secondary School from county sports in Nandi County. Mr. Speaker, sir, I rise pursuant to Standing Order 53-1 to seek a statement from the Standing Committee on Education on a matter of county-wide concern regarding the improper disqualification of St. Michael's Terike Boys High School and Kimwani Secondary School from 2025 Nandi County Secondary Schools Sports Competition. The two schools participated, Mr. Speaker, in the Kenya Secondary School Sports Association, KSSSA, football competitions and emerged as champions and runners-up at the county level, having successfully qualified through ward and sub-county levels. However, they were later disqualified on grounds of non-compliance with the digital registration requirement that had not been formally communicated before the competitions. A circular making this requirement mandatory was only issued after the county level games had concluded. In the statement, Mr. Speaker, the committee should address the following. 1, the regulations that were in place regarding the registration of student athletes before the issuance of 4th July 2025 circular. Number 2, Mr. Speaker, the genesis of the digital registration system introduced after the competitions and whether prior communication was given to schools. Number 3, Mr. Speaker, sir, the process followed in validating eligibility at the ward and sub-county levels, including why the issue was raised only at the county level. Mr. Speaker, number 4, the steps the Ministry of Education and Kenya Secondary School Sports Association, KSSA, will take to prevent similar incidents and ensure clear, timely communication of rules. And finally, Mr. Speaker, sir, whether a redress will be provided to Kimwani and Terike Boys High School in Nandi County for their disqualification and whether reinstatement of their county level wins is under consideration. Mr. Speaker, sir, I thank you for your kind indulgence. I thank you.
Senator Wafula.
Order number 8, motion. Approval of sittings of the Senate to be held in Busia County.
The Constitution, and its main role as set out at Article 96 is to represent, serve and protect the interests of the counties and their governments. Further, aware of the critical role that the Senate plays in the interlinkage between the national and county levels of government and the need to enhance the interaction between the Senate and the county governments as a means of bringing the Senate closer to the counties and the general public, acknowledging the successes made during the sittings of the Senate outside Nairobi, held in Uasin Gishu, Kitui, and Turkana counties in September 2018, 2019, and 2023, respectively. Further, acknowledging the recommendation of the Senate Business Committee that a sitting of the Senate be held away from the traditional premises in Parliament buildings, Nairobi, during the term of the 13th Parliament, and the subsequent resolution of the Senate made on the 8th of March 2023 to hold plenary and committee sittings in the counties for a 1-week period within the month of September in every session of the 4th Senate, except during the election year, with the objective to do the following. 1, promote the role and work of the Senate and enhance public awareness regarding the business of the Senate and Parliament in general. Highlight existing and new opportunities for engagement in the legislative process. Develop and strengthen partnerships at the county level of government, and provide an opportunity to members and staff of the county assemblies to learn and share best practices with senators and parliamentary officers. Now, therefore, pursuant to Article 126(1) of the Constitution, the Senate resolved to hold its plenary and committee sittings in Busia County from the 6th to the 10th of October 2025. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many as of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. Next order. Yes, Majority Leader.
I want to beg your indulgence. If you look at the order paper this afternoon, and perhaps if colleagues could bear and listen to what I'm saying, because it involves the House, we have 6 reports from the various committees on petitions that are before us. Ordinarily, these are reports of petitions, meaning a citizen has requested the House to look into something, the committee has done that, and they brought reports back to this House. If we move with the normal procedure of motions, Mr. Speaker, where people want to debate, ordinarily, we may not close on this. Yet, by our own standing orders, if you recall, every time I speak here on Thursday about petitions that are due for reporting and they are passed by their reporting date, is because of such instances. Would I be in order if I request the House, with your permission, Mr. Speaker, that because I can see all the chairs actually in the House, save for the chair of JLAC, but I know the members are in the House, if the chairpersons of these committees who are bringing the report to the House can move the report, be seconded, we conclude on that matter, so that we conclude on all 6 with the possibility and the indulgence of the House. Given that these are reports on petition, so it's not a bill or a matter that you'd say will be protracted in a debate in any way or the other. We have JLAC, we have a Standing Committee on Labour, and Devolution Committee. I can see the chair for Devolution is here, and the chair for Labour is here. I'm told also JLAC is walking in. Oh, actually, there's a member here. So if you permit, Speaker, that will help us to expedite on this business.
So what is your request?
The request is this, members, that we, sorry, Mr. Speaker, the request is this, that the chairpersons move the report. Second, we expedite generally this business without a lot of debate into it, because there are 6 motions. There's no way of considering all of them together. You have to move a motion, second it, pass. We have the numbers to pass it, and the next and the next. These are reports to petitions.
The motion to be moved, it's seconded. I will proceed to propose the question. Then at that particular time, you may make that request. 1, to limit time, and also go further and limit the number of senators to speak to that. That is, if the House is in agreement. Call the next order.
Order number 9, motion. Consideration of the report of the Standing Committee on Justice, Legal Affairs and Human Rights on its consideration of a petition to the Senate by Mr. Bakari Halifan Munge and 3 other residents of Kwale County regarding the implementation of an award by the Environment and Land Court for compensation to and resettlement of the owners of Ramisi Phase 1, Block 5056 in Kwale County.
Chairperson, Standing Committee of JLAC.
I'm okay here. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I beg to move that the Senate adopts the report of the Standing Committee on Justice, Legal Affairs and Human Rights on its consideration of a petition to the Senate by one Mr. Bakari Halifan Munge and 3 other residents of Kwale County regarding the implementation of an award by the Environment and Land Court for compensation to and resettlement of the owners of Ramisi Phase 1, Block 5056 in Kwale County, laid on the table of the Senate on Wednesday, 28th May 2025. Mr. Speaker, the background to this petition, Mr. Speaker, is pursuant to your directions that the petition had been received from a certain Mr. Bakari Alfan Munge and 3 other residents of Kwale County, Mr. Speaker, regarding the implementation of that particular court order as cited in my earlier moving remarks, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, the key issues that were contained in this petition, Mr. Speaker, were that the petitioners, being residents of Kwale County, specifically Ramisi Phase 1, Block 5056, are legitimate owners of the property known as Ramisi Phase 1, Block 5056 in Kwale County, but had been displaced, Mr. Speaker, to make way for leasing of the land by the government of Kenya to Kwale International Sugar Company Limited, Kiscol, and this led to the petitioners filing suits at the ELC court, Mr. Speaker, and the court then, or sitting then, Mr. Speaker, ruled in their favor and directed that the government to pay compensation of Kenya shillings 170 million to the petitioners and further to the same, Mr. Speaker, to facilitate their resettlement, Mr. Speaker. However, as we speak today, Mr. Speaker, being the 29th of July 2025, it is sad to say that nothing has been done, and these people from these particular villages, Mr. Speaker, in Ramisi, are still languishing in those particular areas in Kwale County, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, the petitioners therefore prayed that the Senate intervenes to ensure that there's compliance by the government with the court award for compensation and settlement of the petition, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, as a committee, and I want to thank my colleagues, senators in the committee, led by our able chair, Senator Wakili Hilary Sigei, Senator Professor Tom Ojenda, Senator Karen Nyamu. I want to sincerely thank Karen Nyamu because when we were running the public participation, Mr. Speaker, and the stakeholders engagements in Kwale, Mr. Speaker, Senator Karen Nyamu and myself were on ground in Nikabo village, Mr. Speaker, to be able to listen to the plight of the people of Nikabo, the plight of the people of Kanana, the plight of the people of Ramisi village, and Mkono Wandugu, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I also want to thank stakeholders who appeared before the committee, especially the Ministry of Lands, Mr. Speaker, NLC, Mr. Speaker, for agreeing and confirming that indeed there was a suitcase, Mr. Speaker, and that the court had issued the directions towards compensation and telling the same, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, as part of the commission of the committee, Mr. Speaker, and from observations largely informed by the interactions with the Ministry of Lands, Public Works, Housing and Urban Development, Mr. Speaker, we recommended that the ministry liaises with the National Treasury and Economic Planning to ensure that funds are set aside, Mr. Speaker, in the budget for this financial year towards implementing the ALC judgment, Mr. Speaker. Also to evaluate the claims for compensation, Mr. Speaker, and resettlement by the residents of the other villages, Mr. Speaker. You notice, Mr. Speaker, from this report, only one village has been valued, the 170 million Kenya shillings, Mr. Speaker. That is the Nikabo village. But the other villages, Mr. Speaker, namely Kanana, Kidimu, Kiranze, Nguu, and Mkono Wandugu within Pongwe Konani ward, Mr. Speaker, that has not been evaluated yet. We hope the ministry will move with speed, Mr. Speaker, to make sure that is done so that the people of this village, Mr. Speaker, can get justice, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, lastly, our recommendation as a committee is that the ministry also liaises with the NLC, National Land Commission, to secure suitable alternative parcels of land so that these people can be there, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, as I conclude, Mr. Speaker, I wish to really thank the petitioners, Mr. Speaker, for not having sat on the right, Mr. Speaker. They went to court, and you know how belaboring it is to be in court, Mr. Speaker. They took time, they had an advocate on record, Mr. Speaker. They fundraised for resources to pay their lawyer, and they ended up being victorious in court, Mr. Speaker. It is sad that they are still in the same area, Mr. Speaker. We are still losing lives of young children, Mr. Speaker, because when you visit Nikau, Mr. Speaker, you would see these people living next to serious snakes, Mr. Speaker. Just the other day, Mr. Speaker, I happened to attend a funeral at Nikau village where we had lost a 7-year-old child out of snake bite, Mr. Speaker. And Mr. Speaker, such petitions, Mr. Speaker, when they come before this House, Mr. Speaker, speaks to the quality of leadership that we have here, Mr. Speaker, from Kwale County, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I have not heard anything from certain leaders from Kwale County speaking about this issue, Mr. Speaker. I have not heard, Mr. Speaker, my governor, Mr. Speaker, coming out in force and seeking to assist this community in Nikabu, this community in Konene, Mr. Speaker, to be compensated, Mr. Speaker. I have not heard even the Senator, Mr. Speaker, who sits with me, Mr. Speaker, today, making noise about this. They are not putting their input, Mr. Speaker, on this petition, Mr. Speaker. Even when we went down, Mr. Speaker, to do this for Mr. Speaker, it just that happens that I am a member of JLAC, Mr. Speaker, and it is just by sheer luck that Senator Chimera, Mr. Speaker, sits in this committee. And I had a chance to listen through the applied, Mr. Speaker, to walk through with them, Mr. Speaker. But they have leaders elected, Mr. Speaker, to this house, Mr. Speaker. But this is a clear application of the role, Mr. Speaker. They don't really seem to bother that these people need to be assisted, even by way of voicing their concerns, Mr. Speaker. We don't say you go to court, Mr. Speaker, but all you are saying is speak for your people, Mr. Speaker. I expected this to happen from my colleague, Senator Issa Boy, but that he didn't do, Mr. Speaker. I expected the same to happen from my governor, Mr. Speaker, to at least come out in force and work towards making sure that this order, Mr. Speaker, is complied with by the government, Mr. Speaker, so that the people of Nikabu, the people of Kanana, the people of Kidimu, the people of Kiranze, the people of Ngu, the people of Konoandugu, Mr. Speaker, in Pongwe Konene, Mr. Speaker, get access to justice, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, it can't be we turn one eye to developers in the name of Kisco, Mr. Speaker. Yet the same Kisco, Mr. Speaker, is sitting on the rights of our people, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, there is a court order. Mr. Speaker, I'm on record here going to court on behalf of the 19 flower girls, Mr. Speaker. The 19 nominated members of this house, Mr. Speaker. And when I got the court order, Mr. Speaker, I was told that I'm the court order man, Mr. Speaker. But it is shocking that as a house, we can respect court orders. But someone else, Mr. Speaker, in the name of Kisco, in the name of the Ministry of Lands, is not willing to respect orders, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, with those many remarks, Mr. Speaker, I therefore beg to move that the Senate adopts the report of the Standing Committee on Justice, Legal Affairs, and Human Rights on its consideration of a petition to the Senate by Mr. Bakari Alfani Munge and 3 others, being residents of Kwale County, regarding the implementation of an award by the ELC sitting in Kwale for compensation to and resettling of the owners of Ramisi Phase 1, Block 5056 in Kwale County. I beg to move, Mr. Speaker. I call upon Senator... both of them are my in-laws, Mr. Speaker. If I don't call one of them, I'll lose a wife, Mr. Speaker. Senator Cheragei from Nenda to second, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. As I rise to second this motion, it's an honor coming from one of our distinguished in-laws, because we have few. And I can confirm that he's doing a good job, both at home and away. So, Speaker, as I rise, I'm just looking at the recommendations so that we can give opportunity. And I can see the future of the nominated senator, distinguished from Kwale County, Senator Chimera, is very bright. He has seized the matter and is ruthlessly, Mr. Speaker, focusing on the issues bedeviling Kwale County residents with an eye of military marksman, Mr. Speaker. With an eye of military marksman. And I know he will not miss this time around, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, this issue of National Land Commission is very important. The problems of land that people of Kwale and Costa are facing, Mr. Speaker, is similar to what we are facing in Rift Valley, Mr. Speaker. If you look at the underlying, the Akuimi report, the TGRC report, Mr. Speaker, that was done previously, the main source of conflict that we see in most of these areas, Mr. Speaker, in Rift Valley and in Coast region, Mr. Speaker, is because of land historical injustices, Mr. Speaker. Even the conflict that we see in cattle rustling, the banditry areas, the only resource, Mr. Speaker, that people fight on is on land. And they say land is a very emotive and sensitive issue, Mr. Speaker. I want to thank the JLAC committee, Mr. Speaker, for this splendid work. And I'm happy they are following in the footsteps of what I did as the former chair of JLAC in the last session, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I want to agree that court orders must be followed. Court orders are not love letters, Mr. Speaker. Court orders are not given for the sake of it, Mr. Speaker. They don't issue by court of law in vain. And therefore, I request that the necessary individuals must and should compensate these residents of Kwale who had the belief and faith that the Senate will do something, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I know you are conversant with that area because you are the son of that region. These people of Kanana, Kidimu, Kiranze, Ngu, na Mkono wa Ndugu. I like that name, Mr. Speaker, Mkono wa Ndugu. Within Pongwe, Kikoeni ward in Kwale County, Mr. Speaker. And the leadership from that area must come out and fight for their people, Mr. Speaker. The reason we are elected is we must fight for our people, Mr. Speaker. It cannot take a nominated member of Senate to be at their forefront, yet there are leaders who are elected, Mr. Speaker. I am challenging them. We have done our part as the Senate. It is them to do their part, Mr. Speaker. It is them to do their part, Mr. And I don't want to name names because, Mr. Speaker, as you are obedient member of this House, you had given directions on naming names, Mr. Speaker. So I will just leave it at that. But they know who they are. Mr. Speaker, you see walking, quacking, talking like a duck, Mr. Speaker, then you know it is a duck. So I don't want to elaborate. Number 3, Mr. Speaker, as I conclude, is on the issue of compensation. Let this award be respected in this ward called Kigoneni ward in Kwale County, Mr. Speaker. They must be paid. Finally, Mr. Speaker, there is this issue of deserving squatters. Mr. Speaker, as I talk, as I second in conclusion, is that even Nandi County, Mr. Speaker, we have similar problems. We have similar problems, Mr. Speaker. Like in Mgwen, Mr. Speaker, Chepkumia, Koibem Exchange Program, Mr. Speaker. All the way to Tuyabe in Kiptuya, Mr. Speaker, in Chesume sub-county, Mr. Speaker. When you go to Tindred, Mr. Speaker, there are areas like Cherondo, Mr. Speaker, Kapchanga, Kapchorwa, Ngetip Kong, Mr. Speaker, where when it rains, Mr. Speaker, there are so many mudslides that those individuals, Mr. Speaker, needs to be moved to the safer grounds, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, these are areas that the National Land Commission, we must call them to order, Mr. Speaker. Because we cannot ask Ministry of Lands, we cannot ask counties where you had the honor of serving, Mr. Speaker. They must be given title deeds, Mr. Speaker. The National Land Commission might identify, Mr. Speaker, who are the genuine squatters so that they can be sorted out, Mr. Speaker. Even as we talk, like sub-county like Chesume, we still have a problem, Mr. Speaker. Mgwen, Mr. Speaker. Tindred, Mr. Speaker. And finally, the Senate Majority Leader will agree with me, Mr. Speaker. I was happy to see you praying in Kericho over the weekend. And you must have flown. As you overflew, although you landed in a place called Karenga that has all its own issues, but we had, Mr. Speaker, I thought you must have thought you were landing in a bush. That is the Karenga airstrip that one of the friends of ours decided not to do it, and I know the Majority Leader know him by name. I don't want to mention names. Mr. Speaker, as you landed, as you overflew Kericho, you saw green gold, Mr. Speaker. You thought those people, we are in Canaan, Mr. Speaker. We are in a place of honey and milk, Mr. Speaker. We are suffering. That tea that you see, Mr. Speaker, is a tea that has been tempered with the blood of our fathers and grandfathers and our sons and daughters, Mr. Speaker. The land historical injustices from where my brother comes from in Kericho, in Bomet, in Nandi, in Coast, continues to become a very dangerous poison, Mr. Speaker, a wound that will not heal, Mr. Speaker. Many people, as they fly over Nandi and other areas, they think we are very wealthy. Mr. Speaker, we are living like monkeys. Multinationals have taken over our land. And National Land Commission is doing nothing about it. You ask them, they don't care. They are telling you to register their title deeds in Mombasa Land Registry or in Nairobi Land Registry, Mr. Speaker. We want to say, even as I exit on this matter, Mr. Speaker, the issue of land historical injustices, where multinationals who grow tea, we must continue to have a conversation, Mr. Speaker. This issue of land cannot be taken lightly. Mr. Speaker, you remember we buried people that were killed because of land clashes the other day, as I refer to a Kimi report and other teachers report, even in Angata Baragoi, Mr. Speaker. People were killed in Angata Baragoi. They were buried, Mr. Speaker, in Narok Angata Baragoi. Their justice has never been achieved, Mr. Speaker. So I want to call National Land Commission that this issue of land grabiosis, this appetite of grabbing public land and frustrating Kenyans, Mr. Speaker, we must stop it, Mr. Speaker. And I want to encourage people who have disease of grabiosis, Mr. Speaker, that for us who are believers, Christians, when Jesus went to heaven, he told us there is land. Why would you grab on heart and there is already run in heaven, Mr. Speaker? So I want to discourage that, Mr. Speaker, that we don't need to, even if you die, Mr. Speaker, even if you have 10,000 acres of land, like one of the families, prominent families in this country, that whenever you drive, you see them, they own, Mr. Speaker, almost the entire Western province. One family, one prominent family, Mr. Speaker, who have been in leadership, Mr. Speaker. But when you die, you will be 4 by 4, 6 feet under, and you will be forgotten. You are not taking anything, Mr. Speaker. So let us stop this habit, Mr. Speaker, of grabbing land for the benefit and experience, Mr. Speaker. So, Mr. Speaker, as I second and in conclusion to allow my colleagues, Mr. Speaker, this report that has been brought by JLAC, moved by able Senator Chimera, Mr. Speaker, is very important. I remember I saw today, I'm happy to see the Senator, Mr. Speaker of Muranga, my good friend and my brother, who has been he has come all the way to my home when things were still good those days, Mr. Speaker. I saw there were demonstrations of Kagusi, Mr. Speaker. The issue of Del Monte in Muranga and Kiambu counties, we must address. I want to challenge him, Mr. Speaker. As he talks about other politics national, he should assist us, Mr. Speaker, in addressing the issue of squatters, the issue of human rights in Kagusi and Del Monte, Mr. Speaker, within Muranga and Kiambu County, Mr. Speaker, because nowadays I see is a national prominent leader. So as he says something about government, could he say something about squatters and human rights in Kagusi, issues of Del Monte, Mr. Speaker, so that we can resolve this issue of land historical injustice. Mr. Speaker, with that honor and distinction, allow me to pen off by saying, as I second, that this is a report I request colleagues that we debate and adopt as a House and direct necessary agencies to implement the recommendations of the Senate. I thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I second.
Now, honorable senators, I will now proceed to propose the question that the Senate adopt the report of the Standing Committee on Justice and Legal Affairs and Human Rights on its consideration of a petition to the Senate by Mr. Bakari Alfan Munge and 3 others, residents of Kwale County, regarding the implementation of an award by the Environment and Land Court for compensation to and resettlement of the owners of Ramisi Phase 1, Block 5056 in Kwale County, laid on the table of the Senate on Wednesday, 28th May 2025. Now, the floor